welcome to Ride Along Live. How are you doing? How everybody doing? Did you miss me? Nah, man, let me tell you, I miss all your jet. I don't know if all you miss me, but I miss all your jet. I miss all your. I miss all your. How long have it been? Been about 5 days. Yeah? Well, we got some serious business to discuss right along. We have some serious things to discuss. Pick up yourself. Everybody share the program because today we're talking about a situation that have been brewing over a period of time. In fact, my next guest been on the program before. For those of you who pay attention to what we're doing here, she actually been on the program before. But earlier today, she posted a video that basically shocked the whole world. They have everybody talking. We have like about 199 tags from everybody. So we have to pay attention to these types of stories because we need to understand more. I have to have a better clarity. I have to better understand the perspective from the individual. So we decided to bring on my next guest on the program to explain it a bit, right? But keep in mind, guys, and rest assured that, a story have many different sides. So although we're saying that this is the story of this young lady, there might be a different story, but we want to know, right? So everyone have a story to tell. Hence the reason why we decided to have her on so she could share her story. It's important that we do that. All right? Okay? All right? Good to go? All right, good. A lot to discuss. Thank you so much, Terrence Millett. Thank you for welcoming me back. I had a great carnival, by the way. It was excellent, 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 excellent. Rachel, how you doing? Everybody share the program. Everybody share the program. Let's get up to 300 real quick, and so that this story could reach far and wide, and the entire community could pay attention and at least listen to what this young lady have to say. All right. Kia, how you doing? Blessings to you, Nyron, right? My internet is bad. Oh, wow. I'm hearing that my internet is bad. Let's see. Let me check. Let me check. But you guys are hearing me, though. You guys are hearing me, though, right? Oh, listen, my internet is bad. Okay. Why you see me pixelated? I seen you a bit blurry. Okay. All right, guys. So let's see how we could work with that. All right. Let me go right into it and bring on my next guest here on the program because, as I said, she's been on before, expressing her story as what happened to her. It's all okay on my end, all right? And let's welcome her. I'll call her what she call herself on WhatsApp, and then she's going to introduce herself. Her name on WhatsApp is Jehovah is Blessed. All right, let's welcome her right now to Ride Along Live. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing today?
Well, I'm not doing so good because of the trauma they put me through with my son.
Right, let's start a little bit by
Okay.
understanding your
Yes.
situation, right? Because this is not the first time you've been on Ride Along. This is not the first time we have
Yeah.
this conversation about
Yeah.
child protection services or the police
Yeah. Yeah.
taking your son. So first, tell us
Yeah.
the first time you've been here, what was the problem that you was having? What was the issue?
Okay. The issue was I have two kids before the last one from my partner. And we living in a stable home, not to say like the children suffering or they malnourished or so. Actually, the father will make sure he go to work, make he daily bread to make sure that the children feed and meet the daily needs. Because all what our children need, Junior, is tender love and care. Also, the children wasn't abused in any form or so. Junior, they using my past to hold it against me. So what I'm saying, my past have nothing to do with me seeing about my children because there's always a change in a man.
Okay, hold
For
on one second.
example,
Hold on one second. I'm hearing that there's a lot of noise in your background.
Okay, hold on. The radio are playing. Let me take it out.
Turn on the radio at the same
Sorry.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll bring down the audio and we'll get a chance to hear her story in full. I don't want no distraction. Um, right. Okay. We want it nice. Okay. All right, guys. In the meantime, give you guys an opportunity to share the program because I want everyone to get clarity on her story, so we
Yeah.
can see assistance she really needs at this point in time. Let's see if we could get her back up. All right. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. For the viewers that's watching, is the audio better? Is the audio background better? If you guys are watching, let me know if her background audio is better. All right. Give me a thumbs up if her background audio is better. All right. Okay, it's better. All right. Good. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Start over again. Start back over again.
Okay. Let me take me, me time. I have two kids from my partner before I make this last one.
Okay.
Well, yeah, a boy and a girl. Well, they was well taken care of. They was fully, fed. They was not malnourished in any way or abused. Well, the father now he will make sure like he go to work and make sure he buy the pampers, the milk, and I will go to them in the medical station for the vaccine and the daily checkup to make sure everything okay with them. So I will be home with them, loving them, cherishing them, because not anybody, Junior, could make children. Children are a blessing from God. And if God see that I could not have made children, he could have made me a widow, a barren. Secondly, um, that was on the 7th of March last year. My partner was on his way to work. Well, some people came, they didn't come order or any papers stating that XYZ, Yeah. So they came, they actually broke open here and they come and they fight with me and they take the children and go with them in the
Hold
rain.
on. Pause right there. Pause
Well,
right there. Who pause right there? Who were the people that came into your house and broke open your house and fight with you? Who were those people?
well, I couldn't really identify them because how they come in casual wear, black jacket with tie and pants and mask in their face. So I couldn't really recognize them because they come around like after 6 so, like time so in our country here. Because
Right.
they come with,
Did you
yeah,
did you file a report? Did you file a report to the police and say that you were robbed, you were beaten? Did you file any kind of report to the police?
file a report to the police.
Yes.
Well, well, I did told them, but they take me for a joke. We contacted South St. George Police Station, we contact Central, we contact CID, we contact Guelph, Grand Rai, we contact Grenville, we contact Sortes. You just name it. We contact these places, and they didn't turn a listening ear onto us.
Hold on. So are you
Well,
saying, I want to be very clear on this. I want to be
yes,
very,
yes,
you are alleging that you reached out to the police to report an incident or a crime and the police did not
yes.
act.
Mm-hmm.
But
No.
the police ignored you. That's what you're saying.
Yes, they ignored me. They ignored my partner. All they keep telling us, go to CPA, go to CPA. They don't know about that. Is CPA, and that they telling us.
Okay. All right. Okay. So okay, so that happened and
Yeah.
nobody intervened. Nobody checked it out. Nobody intervened.
No, because we tried to reach out to millions of people and we didn't get any feedback or so. Who would have set us up? Who would have guilt trip us and all these kind of things.
People like who? People like who you reached out to?
Oh, we reach out to people in like social services and stuff like that. and they said, well, they don't have the right and the jurisdiction to take away children from their mother is Child Protection Authority. So it's them we have to contact. But when we contact them, myself and my partner, well, they have us on hold. When we say we want to speak to the director, they have us on hold. We credit burning out. Or as we on the line, we have to hang up. Sometimes we call again, and next story they giving us, and they just having us on hold. Well,
Yeah.
we did make a arrangement to go and see them. Well, I
Uh-huh.
think they renting upstairs or to a building there on Lucas Lucas Street there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
on Lucas Street.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, they the renting upstairs or to a building there, yeah, on Lucas Street. Then we
Yeah.
went and looked for the children. But when we went, the state the children was in worse than how they was here. Because my when I raised my daughter, she light as a feather. She have socks in her foot. She's sweating. Big AC. They have the children AC high inside there. Well, they had tea for them. The tea cold. You know when you had tea there from since morning and it cold, not even in a warmer. They put the children tea in to have it preserved so they could drink it warm. Not even like that. Me children skin full of lota, full of heats. Because they just taking your children junior and maybe go and give it to people to get a big money, and it is not right because I will say what happened to me today, and God is not sleeping. What happened to me today, because I thought a heart attack would have taken me, but thank God it didn't happen. um I will say what go on with my son. Let me take me time and say what I have to say.
Now, but you're making some damning allegations here, right? You're making some damning allegations here, and it needs to be looked at very closely because if your
Yes.
allegations are that people just came and took your children and nobody paying attention to that or to you when you report it,
Yeah.
why are they targeting you? Why is it that they are coming after you?
Okay, let me give you a little gist of what is happening. Okay, you see me, I was in the system before. Some of my mother children was in the system before. But we big and we go on we own. But what I'm saying, Junior, my past background and my past have nothing to do with me taking care of my children. My past is my past. You don't have to withhold that against me. For example, let me give you an example. It have a vagrant walking on the street. He been digging the garbage, everything. Well, people will accuse him and say, well, okay, he digging the garbage. Why don't get something to do? But sometimes he could hear a pastor preaching, and then just so he go and give his life to Christ, and God change up thing for him. So it's like something like that are trying to show you. So
So based
like
on your past, so
everybody.
you're saying based on your past,
Mm-hmm.
based on your past, whatever your past is, that whatever it is, they are holding that against you, and because they hold
Yes,
it against you, your children, they are somehow thinking that you cannot and will not be able to take care of your children. That is
yes,
that is
because
interest.
they have me as a mental patient. Okay, if I was mental, why, when the nurse tell me push and I follow instruction and I push and I make the child come out healthy, would that mental person be able to do as they was told by the nurse? And would they be able to write up good things on my care and discharge me and send me out of the hospital?
So their allegation,
Somebody,
so their
yeah,
allegations, Child Protection Services, the police. I'm trying to untangle this web, and we will get to the bottom of this, guys.
yes,
Your allegation is that they are looking at you as a mental
yes,
person who cannot take care of their kids.
yes,
As a result, they have to take the kids away from you to protect the kids from you, right? That's what
yeah.
it is. Okay. What about your partner? What about your partner? Tell me
Okay,
about.
to be honest, he's a very hardworking man. He will do it out and make sure when he pay, he buy medication for the children, pampers, wipes, and everything, and just meet their daily needs.
Right.
Give me money to pay transport to go to the medical station to get a vaccine and for polio and hepatitis B and everything so they would not get sick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So he's taking care of his responsibility. Were
Yes,
you
as
were
a
you in
father.
were you in recent past taken into the Monge, or is it Monge, or any yeah Monge, or any mental health clinic? Were you
Okay,
admitted?
Junior, to be honest, I'm not lying because
Uh-huh.
I'm here to get help.
Yes.
Let me
And we
see,
want to
within
get the help. Not
2020.
trying to understand. So I just want to understand the full picture. So
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah. Let me see, let me check it. 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016. So let's say 23 to 1 0 19 18. Let's say 2018 I was off day. So going on about 6 years now, I don't end up off day.
Oh. So you were admitted to the mental health clinic for a number of years.
Yes. But
Oh,
the reason why I was admitted up there because of my mother's situation and what I went through in the past. But I don't know if I could share it on here. But
no, I don't want to hear your mother's story. Your mother would tell her own story. I just want to hear your story.
yes, but I was just telling you what I go through. That's why I was up there.
Right.
Because like in the when I was in the government institute, like nobody didn't really used to come and look for me or pay attention to me, like no mother, no family member or so. So I used to feel like I'm not worth it anymore. I do getting love from my mother and father. So it's like it's kind of hard to, to grow up without love and thing from parents. So I used to feel that way. But then they think now I go senile in my brain capacity because they don't even have the agility to know why they don't walk along with you instead of they adding more pressure onto you.
Right. Right. And you are right. You are completely right because at the end of the day, they should try to figure out a way to help you get better, not hold your past
Yes,
against you for the rest of your life
yes,
and damn you to
no.
hell because you had a bad past. Everyone had a past. Did it diagnose you with anything?
Well, they did diagnose me with cogentin, haloperidol, and risperidone. To be honest, I used to take it, but then it used to make me feel really bad. The side effect used to raise my temperature, give me bad feeling and everything. So I told my partner, I say, watch, we got to go by a private doctor. When I went to the private doctor, my partner paid over $500. I did liver panel, anxiety test, and everything because of the side effect from the medication from what they give me in Monge. Because yeah, and then right now I'm on that medication paroxetine, which is for my little anxiety and thing. Because I cannot really stand crowd and thing because when I was in the place of the in Monge, when like crowd of people there, I used to feel confiscated and congested inside. They all locked up, like if you're in a jail, like you can't go nowhere. So it's like when I see crowd or ambulance come with a patient on the stretcher, that will kind of get me frightened or panic. So yeah, so all
Mm.
that bring on that kind of thing on me. But right now, I get over that because right now, you see, my children come first. My
Yes.
children come first. All what our children need, Junior, is tender love and care.
Right.
That's all a child needs.
Yes. Okay. Understand. So the
Yeah,
kids that they took from you initially,
yeah, right
did
now.
did they ever return those kids? Not, I'm not talking about the little baby boy. We'll get to him shortly. But the kids that they just recently took, the kids that they took from you before, did you ever get
Yeah.
back those kids? Do you know where they are?
No, well, up to now, going on a year and 6 months now, we don't know where the children is. They don't giving us no information. Sometimes when we call them, they brambling us, they giving us all kind of story. Sometimes we credit burning out, we have to hang up. Sometimes it's like, it's like they treat us like if we's a puppy, you know? on the street. Like, we want no value, nothing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. So you don't know where those kids are. Those kids
No,
initially, you don't know where they
no,
are. You
I
don't know
don't
if they're
know.
here. No, I don't know.
No, I don't know. My partner don't know. They're not giving any information, and they don't have no paper from the court stating why they take the children. They just what they're doing. They want to make themselves look good as a authority non-profit organization. They want to make themselves junior look good while others look bad because the name is CPA. CPA don't mean Child Protection Authority, CPA means children parents are angry.
Oh, okay. All right. So that is a situation all by itself. I know we spoke about it. Now let's come up
Yes,
to what recently happened, what recently transpired. I
with
know
my
you were
with
trying
my
to with your
yeah,
son. I know he was trying to
yeah,
reach
with
you 2 weeks ago.
yes, yeah,
You
while I
have
was in the hospital, yeah.
tell us from that point what happened. So you was having
Okay,
another child.
okay, yeah. What happened is that I will tell you something. Let me take my time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened is that um I went down by my mother to while I was pregnant with my son because I say in St. George's Harpeel medical station the right day, so I could be able to walk to go there or just take a bus and just 5 minutes ride, ride it today.
Right. Yes.
So actually the treatment at her was not good at all with her man because since I small whatever, he used to do whatever, so he don't really like me. So I get a transport, I go down to the general hospital to make my son because I went there the Monday. I went there the Monday. When I went there the Monday, I get a little pain. I say no, that look as it. When I go, I had to pay a taxi to go down there. When I go down there, the doctor bring me in the examination room. Bring me in
Hmm.
the examination room, eh? But before they do that, I had my bag and everything. I go with my bag and thing. But then he had a particular nurse there, although a
Don't
nurse
call
tell me
don't,
to call it.
don't call the name. Tell your
Yeah,
story. Allow everybody to
okay,
tell.
yeah,
So go ahead.
yeah. It have a particular nurse there. I was under me pain, so I say, Sikyo, help me with the bag, please now. So Sikyo take the bag and he put it on the chair. So one of the nurse on the nurse's station say, we go give her bed 9. So I say, Sikyo, help me put the bag on the bed there, please. One of the nurse say, Sikyo, don't help her. Let she carry she bag for herself. So I just day me pain and I day me pain and I day. So I try now because he had a padlock and thing on the bag. So under little pain now, I trying to find the key because that one telling me a next one and a next one telling me that one. So it's like they trying to confuse me to have a mental breakdown so I could just trip. But thank God I strong. So when I think now, I struggle now, I bring the bag down, the bag heavy, I bring it down, I carry down, another patient help me carry down. So when I think now, well, the doctor had me in the examination room to check the heartbeat of the baby and everything. Well, everything was okay, my pressure, everything was good. Well, afterwards and thing, the doctor examined me and thing. When she saw the blood, she said that was old blood that I'm passing out. So she sent me home. I called the same taxi. I went up by my mother in St. George's. The early morning, that was Tuesday, around 4 day morning, around 5, 6 o'clock day, I feel like a little cramp, like if something bust down. So I say, maybe I may pee because I didn't want to pee bad. So I get up to go to use the bathroom. But when I do check and I go now, a big gusher thing come down like me water bag or lupus, whatever they call it. So when I think now, my mother say, look something on the ground. So when I think, I say, no, I got to go down. I call the same taxi, I went down. When I went down in the hospital, one of the nurses would see me. The Monday, she saw me the Tuesday. She said, well, the doctor could have keep you because we could have make the child home. So when I think now and I come down and I do so, well, I didn't eat breakfast the morning. Well, they had me now under well, they bust my water bag while I was there and everything because I was having a very hard time in the labor room. Well,
Mm-hmm.
while I was there, well, my nurse friend, I one of the children godmother, she told me what to do and I did follow instruction and I did so. They had to go for the IV bag quick, quick, quick because to think because I was actually bleeding out, losing a lot of blood, and they had to put up oxytocin and other medicine to help me stop bleeding. So when I am thing, it have this big piece of clot blood, Junior, that is
Mm-hmm.
about maybe 4 to 5 centimeter. This big piece of clot blood that come out inside of me. When I watch it a ball, I say, what? I say, all that blood I lose? So when I think I lose almost 300 and something milliliters of blood. So when I think now, well, they didn't really put my son like skin to skin on me. They just put him on me for just 1 second and they take him out and they bring him and warm him. They say they need to put some saline in his nose and eye drops in his eye. Well, when I went by the bed, they tell me to go down by the bed and everything. Well, they put me on the wheelchair because say my head was kind of dizzying me. So they put me on the bed and everything. But while I did, I find it taking long with my son. So I had some credit on my phone and I called the nurse's station because I said, Nurse, miss, well, I speaking here.
Right.
So the nurse say, you there right on the ward and you calling? I say, well, I ain't feeling good, I want to know how they taking long so with my son. But my instinct now telling me that something the right. So I find they take about 15 to 20 minutes with my son inside there. So I did, and I began to worry. So when I think no, I say, well, how they taking long so to bring my son for me? And then they wrap him up and then they bring him for me. So when I think no and I do so, the amount of torture I go through inside there, the amount of torture, oh
When you say
God,
torture,
please,
when you say hold on, when you say torture, what do you mean? I'm
Junior,
trying to
I
make
used to
sure.
set up, I used to set up in
Uh,
the night, Junior, expressing milk to give me son while me pressure high. Because they say he cannot breastfeed as yet because he born this and he born that. They're just looking for all kind of fault, to make
how
it
do you
look
know?
to make
Hold on. How do you know that they were not doing all they can to protect the child? What make you think that they was doing something adversely different than they should?
no, because I just find it taking long with him. And when a mother make a child, she's supposed to have, if it's a 30 minutes, born with her son, skin to
True,
skin.
true. I agree. I agree. Now
Yeah.
the tell me the torture that tell me how they tortured you because that's a
Yeah, well
scary
they well
that
they
they did.
yeah, well they had me expressing milk to give him and thing and they say, well, you have a doctor there. She say when he weight go up a little, I will be able to put him to the breast, all kind of thing. Sometime a day always expressing how much bottle I think till milk go to waste, all kind of thing, and I can't give him again, all kind of thing. Sometimes the nurse had to on night duty had to come and say, well, lie down and sleep now. While I say I want to make sure my son okay first before I could take a rest. So when I do so now, I see a lady come to me because I was attending to my son, a Rasta lady from CPA.
Hmm.
So she come to me. We come to take the child, just so. I said, take me son. I say, my son don't go nowhere. Because what happened, Junior? And you know what's hurting me? The doctor called my partner phone about 5 times the day I make my son because they keep me in the hospital a whole month to help stabilize my pressure and everything. My pressure doesn't really be high on 160 something over 100 going there. But what happened is that they had my partner phone calling, they calling the phone to
Uh-huh.
ask him permission to have my tubes tied. Well, he agree because they tell him if I tight, we go keep this one. So he called me and he tell me, well, let it go ahead and don't do the procedure. So they don't
No,
even give me
hold on.
really chance to.
They ask you to tie your tube.
Yeah,
Who asked you
because
to
they
tie?
say Dr. Hannah Antoine and Dr.
Oh, okay,
Lopez.
all right. Okay, doctors, the doctors there. The doctors, did they request that you do it or they demanded that you do it?
Well, what happened? They demanded me to do it, to be honest, because I was just sitting there crying. Because I don't like people forcing on me. If you can do thing no for no, ask somebody something and they go do it no for no. You need to give them 2 days, 3 days to think. You can't just force thing on people. So when I think now, when my partner call me and he tell me, well, go ahead and do it because they say we're going to keep this baby. So that's why I go and I do it. I just sign and I do it because I want to keep my son. Well, after I do it, my pressure just start being elevated up and down, all kind of thing in the hospital day. So when I think now, well, I used to bring him for them to bathe him. Well, a nurse go come and tell me one, another one go come and they go try to, confuse me. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So,
let's go back a little
yeah,
bit. Let's go back a little bit.
yeah.
Because this is, to me, this is starting to sound very blurry. The lines are sounding very blurry. We're saying here, or you're saying, your accusation is that the doctors didn't ask you to tie your tube. It pretty much demanded that you tie your tube. It's a decision that they made for you. And because of the circumstances, you just went ahead with it. But it wasn't a request, it was more a demand. That is what you're saying, right? That's your allegations.
Yes, because we wanted to keep our son because that's what he said to us. If I do it, they're going to leave us with the baby.
Right. So you do it. If you tie your tube, then you get the baby. If you don't tie your tube, you don't get the baby. That's what they told you.
Yeah, because the doctor tell me if I do thing, study S and S, go come and all these things. I say, well, who is S and S? Because I say, well, no, because me now, I say, well, no, they're doing me too much retribulation in this place. That is prejudice and injustice. Each mother need a chance to take care of the children. It's not easy, Junior, to lose all this blood and energy to push a whole baby out and to see they snatch it away from you like chicken hawk.
That's very interesting. All right. So what happened today or yesterday?
Okay, today. Okay. Well, not really yesterday, but today.
Today.
Actually, I was discharged from the hospital with my son on the 3rd of August. That was a Thursday. But then I asked them to stay in to go into Friday morning because couldn't get transport to go. But when I go, they gave me my card to go. Everything they write up that the baby satisfactory in delivery, everything was okay, and everything was capacitic with me and him. So he
Right.
didn't have no trace of jaundice, nothing. He was not under any light or so and thing. Well, before that, before I give a G and a phenomenal on this story, I was
What I mean?
let me tell you.
I'm using too much
Hmm?
big words to me. Using too much big words. What I mean? What I want mean? You're very intelligent. You
That
over.
means yes, that means they're very in tribalization with itself.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So while yeah, the same lady from CPA,
Uh huh.
we going back. I didn't finish that part, that paragraph yet.
Yes.
So the same lady now from CPA come and she said, well, we have to take the child and go with him. I said, well, no, the child will go in no way. So what they do, I was going on Facebook Live to do a live. So what
Right.
did she do? She put on a mask on she face and she start walking because she don't want she to be seen in the media. So when I do so, they put me into a room. They call it the ultrasound room. They put me inside there. The AC Junior inside there, cold, cold, cold. I thought me son the stretch inside there. All they had me torture inside there like if I thief, if I kill, if I rob, security on me, I can't go because they say they don't want me to run away with the child. Some of them even tell me the doctor tell me who won't force me to have me tube style tell me that they could discharge me, but I could go and leave the baby in the hospital. I said, no, I cannot go and leave the baby there. I say, he have to come along with me. I say, he have to come along with me. I say, my son don't stay in here and I go. I say, how I will feel? I say, no. So then when I think no, they had me in the room there. When they had me in the room there now, I couldn't move, I go no way. But he had a certain nurse. She kinda fat, but I don't want to mention her name.
Please don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Let
So I
uh, tell
yeah,
your own story. Go ahead. Yeah.
yeah. So I call her in. I say, nurse, hold the child for me. But then I say, I want to pee. I want to pee. One of them say, let me hold the baby for you and you go and pee. I say, no. I say, are you too tricky? I say, are you too tricky? I say, let me go with him in the toilet and pee. I will go with him. So I call the nurse. I say, nurse, hold him for me. You know, when I go into work, one of the police officer open the door, give me one last shot door in my waist. When I think I have the picture of me for where my waist was all swollen from the hospital, I used to walk and limp. I
The
couldn't go
police,
anyway.
police, you saying the police hit you with the door?
Yes, they opened the door because the nurse came in to help me hold the baby because I wanted to pee bad and I was going into the washroom to urinate. And then
Uh,
when he opened the door, he hit me in my waist with the door because they didn't want me to go because the nurse was holding my son. So they wanted me to stay inside it. So I end up peeing myself twice inside it. So they end up making me eat inside it, drink inside it. My son they inside it, he cold, 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 you know. He hand get white, 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 you know. And thing, I had one of the nurses come and they push the cat, the kind of plastic thing with the whatever they call it, and she push it there, and then I take the blanket and I wrap him up because he's my son and he need my warmth. He need my warmth from me. You know, I need to bond with my son. You know, I cannot let this thing go down so junior that people just come in and brutalize me and feel I'm a nobody and walk on me and just take my kids and go with them or put them up for adoption and we don't know where they is and have us into grievance instead of they make the situation better, they're making it bitter. So why do you think there is so many crimes in this country here? Because people are frustrated, they feel that those who they turn to could help them, but they adding more problem and more problem onto the situation instead of they help them, they helping put more problem and turmoil into the situation instead of they make it better.
all right, let me update everyone on this story here because this is crazy. Um, Again, we want to urge everyone that stories have multiple
Yeah,
sides. I am
yes.
optimistic that it's possible that CPA may have a separate recollection, a different recollection of the story from their point of view.
But what they do today was not
Right.
acceptable at all.
Right. So tell me,
Because
go ahead.
yeah, because what happened, Junior, is that they wait they wait until they wait until they discharge me from the hospital. Because first thing, what they're saying is CPA I'm mental. But what I'm saying I mental and they discharge me with the baby.
Right.
So when I come home, 2 weeks now I day here with my son. He's supposed to get the vaccine Friday, please, lad. Because he's just a newborn, eh? He just take a 1 month.
Right.
So yeah. So when I think now, well, my partner was doing something in the kitchen and he tell me, look, police coming down in the yard here, you know. I say you lie. So when I think no one might tell me get up, when I go in front they say they come to take the child. I said no, or they don't coming to take this one. They bring a fat woman. I think she from Marigot. The woman, well, I closed the room door. I closed the room door. And my son was lying there on the bed sleeping because I finished breastfeeding. I bop him and I put him down. So when I think he was lying there, so one of them say, get a knife. One of the police officer from Grand Rise say, get a knife, let me break open the door and thing. So my partner now was trying to tell them, well, they can't do that. Look, they break the door, they crack up the door. Is what the injustice they do inside. They come inside there with their muddy shoes and rain was falling. So when they come, I had the child in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I had him in my hand. So one of the man now in the black jacket now, he just come and he just punch me. Eh? When he punch me now, I trying to
Ah!
defend myself now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I trying to defend myself now from his son going. So when I think now, the fat lady I hold on to she here and she give me her elbow. When she give me the elbow now, I get up and I hold on to the black man here. And he just while I was doing the live video on the Facebook, he grabbed my phone from my hand so the screen went blank. So when my screen went blank, he had my phone in my hand and squeezed my phone. So my partner tell him, well, he can't wait go to my phone to give me my phone. So when I think now, well, I trying to finish tape them, but they was just trying to run out on me because the rain was falling and they just take my son and they go with my son in the rain and they don't come here with any court order or any so stating anything. They just take him and they go with him just like that. And he is not in any sickness or anyway, and we're taking good care of my son. And it's sad to say that I have to go through all this in the hospital after they tell me to have my tubes tie and then to see they take my son away from me. I want my son back because to see I have to express all his milk and throw it away. Well, my son will be nursing on me. I want my son back. They're doing me too much, Junior. They're doing me too much now. I know there will be some negative comments on here and there will be some good ones. But if somebody put herself in my position to see you have you carry your child for 9 months, either I could have died in childbirth or my son could have died, you know, and they just take me. I cannot sleep tonight. I try to get over it, but I just can't. I need my son. I'm calling on the PM, please. Hear me out. Junior, help me get my son, please.
All right. Okay. Uh,
Junior, they actually come, they bust up my nightie, they bust up my bra, they take up my food, they take up my hand, and they go with my son. Actually, my partner, you see him in the brown there, he tried to defend us from the child going. One of the police officer raised a cutlass at him to chop him. So my partner said, what you want to do with that cutlass? Chop me? And he dropped the cutlass.
um. Okay. Okay. Hold on.
Julia, they say that I'm mental. Julia, I'm not mental. I am socially, ethically, physically, spiritually stable of taking care of my son. I love my son and I need to love up my son because I just started born my son already and they just go with him.
All right. Uh, okay. Okay. No, I'm sure that the powers that be and the people who can make a difference and really answer some questions for you are watching. And if they're not, we're gonna make sure that we get some answers for you because I this is shocking.
Yeah, because what they're doing, Julia, let me tell you about how this system is. If you don't know, you have to really observe these people because number one, because they feel that they're high authority, they will do all kind of thing, look for all kind of fault. To cast lots on you, to think you is a bad mother and you is a bad person, to make themselves look good and to make you look bad when we or they could make a difference in other people's life. Because I say what I go through, I don't want my children to go through that same cycle. It's a poverty that have to break. And I even say I want to go to church, continue going to church with my son, And then me and my partner didn't expecting that this disaster would have happened to us.
Yeah.
We didn't looking out for that at all.
Yes.
Look, he went to work. He don't even take some food to eat because he's so hot. I call him. I say, why you didn't take food to eat? I say, well, take it easy. Don't raise your pressure. But somehow, we need back our son. We need him back. It's too much now. Child Protection Authority doing too much now. Look how much children junior on the street abandoned. The mother leaving them going in party. Sometimes you hear enough houses that burn. Eh? And stuff like that because they live in the children home. They live in matches all over the place. Which is that and medication and things supposed to be far away from children. You know, and they just have a target on me. I don't know if my spirit irritating the demon or maybe when they see me, they don't. It's like I don't know what to say. But God was sleeping. But honest to God, I need my son, and God help me. I come through and make my son because with all that blood I lose, I could have died in the process.
Yes, yes. Let me open up the phone lines to folks that are watching that may be in a position to help this young lady get some answers. The folks from the Child Protection Authority, I'm sure that I'll receive a call tomorrow or hopefully soon, so that could be cleared up because this doesn't look good. If these allegations are true, again, this is her side of the story. I am yet to get a full. I try to reach out to the PR of the Child Protection Authority today. I didn't get them, but I'm sure that they will reach out with some kind of clarification on what transpired or is transpiring. But it's certainly a time to get clarification because I do understand why you bring in police and all this set of people to take away a child from their parents, mother and father. I'm not very clear on that.
Yeah, excuse me, Junior, sorry to cut across you. Since I was, it's easy. You think it easy to set up in the night doing a security work and you still had to even make the effort and come whole month to drop pampers, drop things for me to eat, to make sure I eat, to see about the child. And the baby was looking so good, and I came home with him, I kiss him up, everything, I just have him on my chest, have him sleeping on me and everything. But I just tell myself, my son maybe sense what is happening because I just find I'm breastfeeding him and he's swatting me straight in my eye. So I say, baby, how you watching me straight in my eye? So what's wrong? Because I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to sense, how he feeling too, so I could know how I could fix it. But I just find he just watching me in my eye, and actually, although he cannot talk as yet, he innocent. But what I'm saying, please, if people on the life could, a lawyer, a good lawyer, need to get involved in this because even I spoke to the PM and I told him what happened in the hospital, and he told me, well, I cannot go and leave my son in the hospital. Don't do it because I have a feeling they're trying to work psychology on me so they could call the people and say, well, abandon my son and I leave him and go in the hospital. So I say, well, okay, I will stay with my son because sometimes, Junior, I used to afraid to go to the toilet. I used to ask patient to watch my son for me while I go and bathe. Sometimes when the doctors take him to assess him, I will go behind them, because I don't want my son to be taken away from me. So any move they make, I will go with them. Sometimes when I'm sleeping, I will sleep with one eye open, one eye closed. Sometimes they on the bed, but I can't really sleep. I'm tossing and turning because sometimes I want to pee. I want to hold the pee because I'm so afraid to go in the toilet because you have a back door and the one that open. So sometimes I used to say next thing I go and pee and if I know them people and they could just come jump over in the back there and just come and take him and I come back and I don't see him, you know. So all that, so I used to have some good patient friend there and I used to say, well, try my son for me, make sure nobody don't come and take him. And then they used to say, yes, go and bathe. And then some patient they feel it for me and they cry because they see I used to set up in the night and doing all what I do while me pressure high for me son and everything. And I have a feeling they know who they're doing that. Because sure, if they go and take other people's children, either they might maybe do them something stupid or so. But then they come early this morning, Junior, because they thought they would not meet me partner because the last time they come, he was on his way to work. But when they come and they see him, they were shocked because the same Rasta woman that he come in the hospital with them people to touch and me to take him and they didn't get you because they try all way. So she was in the road today hiding because she didn't want herself to be seen on the media. And they bring this fat lady. She actually thing out. The child actually fall on the bed. And then the man with a black shirt and the jacket, he actually punched me. And then I tried to defend my son. And then that when my partner come and he see they was touching me and they bust up my nightie and then they bust up my bra. And then afterwards they take my son and they go with him in the rain.
Okay. All right. Tell you what. Tell you what. Let's deal with the rest of this stuff online because there are some major inconsistencies in my belief in terms of how even if there were some problems that they assume that a child may be abused in any kind of way, even if that is the problem, there should be procedures in order to do that. And from my layman's perspective,
My
I don't think that that should be a procedure, right? Or
yeah, my
I don't think that from my layman perspective, I don't think that that procedure was followed.
they deal do you know they deal with this situation very wrong because they know they always getting police involved to come and to help them to take people children because they had no right. They actually bust open the room door right here and then they come, they tassel me, they bust up my nightie, they bust up my bra, and then my partner was trying to defend us, and then one of the officer raised up a cutlass to chop him, and then my partner say, so where is the cutlass? You want to chop me? And then he chopped the cutlass. And then the part when I did doing the live on the Facebook, he grabbed my phone from me. So the video kind of go dark because he had my phone squeeze it tight in his hand. And then my partner say, well, why would take she phone to do with it? Give her she phone. And then when he give me, they try to run out. They try to run out on us with the child and everything, and they line and say the child had jaundice and they didn't discharge me in the hospital with the baby, but I was discharged from the hospital with the baby.
And you have your papers to prove that he was lawfully discharged, correct?
Papers, well, the nurse say they do it different now. What they do, they write it up on your antenatal card.
Okay. Okay. All right. So there's a lot. There's a lot happening here. And we are really gonna ask some questions to the powers that be to see why this was even considered and who made the call to have your child taken away.
Yeah, because
Um,
I forget, you see, I forget to put in a little piece, a little essence to the story. Yeah. But while I was in the hospital, my mother used to call the hospital phone every time, and then she used to tell them mischievous thing about me, and then the nurse used to tell me what she say, and then I used to say, well, nurse, you worse than me mother. You will listen to foolish talk. I say, well, she do a better thing to do. I say, well, just hang up the phone, and then when she call, I can't take her on, and she stupidness. I say, I is a big woman. I say she can't tell me how to rule me life. I living me life to please God, because I had a past and now I see what God take me through it, and I ask God, I tell God, God bless me with my son now, because if God see that eating the I could have died in the process with the as I tell you with the amount of blood I lose and everything.
right.
But in the hospital, the treatment I get, they trying to frustrate me so I could go mental and mad so they could say, yes, we get a hold of her. Now she can't get take care of she child. She get mad. She didn't mental. That's what they wanted. But I still pull forth and I still stand strong and they still discharge me my son. And then my son was breastfeeding and thing, and then just take him and go with him, because I love my son, I want to make sure I did for my son until I dead. I love my son really, really bad.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna ask some questions and try to speak to some people because I said this story is very inconsistent in terms of how. they should, handle procedural cases like this, like this in particular. So let us follow through with this story. I'm going to speak to a few people, and we're going to try to see why this was ever done to you, and hope.
And the thing too, Junior,
Uh-huh.
they just lie bad. First they line.
Oh,
First they line. You don't know which part to start the story from. Because first they line, they searching for all kind of thing to make you look bad and to make themselves look good. So they will look at you as a bad parent or a bad person. But watching how I talk and how I speak, you could see that I'm very intellectual in my brain capacity, and I could see about my son with the help of God, and my son was growing very nicely, and I'm just watching the bed there right now with the blanket and no child. It's hurting me because right now my breast hurting me, and I have to go and squeeze all the milk when he need me milk. So you want to tell me wherever they bring him, they go. What about if his breast alone he want? Will they force a bottle of formula down his throat? That is not right. They go traumatize him mentally. They're going to traumatize him. He's a little infant. They're going to traumatize my son.
right, right. All right. This is something that we definitely going to follow through on. I will keep in touch with you. I will update everyone on the process and progress of this case. But rest assured, we won't forget, and we'll try to ask some questions and get some answers for you. All right?
Yeah, because my partner worked too hard and to see all the labor go in vain. Look all my son Bella Pampers here. All the wipes, everything, he bag of clothes here, everything. I can't stand to see these things.
Right.
And to see the doctor tell me if I tie me tube, we go keep the son. But I do it because I want to keep my son, because it was a forceful demand on me to do it, so I just do it. And since from that, my pressure just start being high and elevated and everything since after that.
Right. Okay. All right. So give us some time to look deeper into this, and we'll get you some answers. All right.
Yeah,
Thanks for sharing your
yeah.
story with us here and right along.
Yeah, Junior, if we could get a good lawyer or somebody to fight this case because they have us as a nobody and a old rotten fruit falling on the ground. Everybody deserves a second chance. You don't deal with situation like that. Instead of you help it make it better and to try to walk along with the parent, you put in more problem to stress out and you want her to go mad. But I won't go mad. I go still hold strong still and I going all out to make sure I get my son till Christ call me home.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing your story, and we'll definitely keep in touch. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks again.
Yeah,
As a move, we'll be right back.
yeah.
Right Along Live.
It's the fourth edition of Hubbard's Live Free for 1 year promotion. Cuatro Punto Cero. It's unbelievably amazing. You can win free fuel, free drinks, cash prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free cable, TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free passes to Sunshine Promotion events for 2023, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a lunch package. Be sure to fill out the entry forms and enter it into the marked entry boxes at all Hubbard's departments and at participating outlets. Promotion runs from April 1st to September 30th, 2023. Draws will be held every 2 weeks. Terms and conditions apply.
Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of our program. Rest assured that we are gonna continue to look at the stories and try to find some answers for the parents who would have now lost not just one, not just two, possibly not even just three more. of a case, last child, just about a month old, she claimed was taken away from her. Um, so there are some serious questions that need to be asked, and we're going to try to find out and get some clarification from the authorities as why is she being targeted or treated in this way. All right, we're going to keep you updated on the story right here. And again, as I continue to stress, guys, every story have three sides. Yeah. So we look forward to hearing from Child Protection Authority. I tried to contact the PR earlier today, but we didn't get that didn't get in touch with anyone. But I'm sure it's not like they were hiding from answering our call. I do believe that they will get in touch and try to give some clarification on this particular story. So rest assured, guys, we will continue to update the story as time go forward. All right. I know my internet looking kind of blurry and thing, but at least you guys hear me well. And my voice is, yeah, as you can see, I am recovering, but I'll be fine. Guys, if you're in London, we're going to be in London coming up in for Notting Hill Carnival. So I'm looking forward to see you guys in London. London, we coming. Notting Hill Carnival. I'll give you more information on how you could be a part of that for the folks in London. The folks in Canada, I'm so sorry that there are some websites, especially news and information platforms, that you cannot access. However, we are here, so you could always rely on Ride Along Live. Ride Along Live is not one of the uh, pages that would be blocked from the access in Canada, so you are good. All right, Canada, we got you covered. Okay, Canada, the folks in Grenada, thank you so much for a great carnival season. Everyone who participated in our series of events, we say thank you guys so much. It was awesome. Monday Night Mass, Juve, the boat ride. It was just really, really nice, and especially to meet the folks on the street, the fans, supporters on in Grenada here. It's awesome. Next week, Thursday, I'm going to be in Miami. So we're going to be saying hi to the folks in Miami. And then on the following week, we're going to be in Tampa. So big up to the folks in Tampa. And then back in Grenada for the Grenada Day. Yeah, I'm going to be in Grenada Day. So I want to see all the fans, supporters, and friends. So Miami, Tampa, New York, London, we coming your way. And making plans to head up to Canada as well. So we're touching all everywhere, all right? Everywhere. Bless up to you. Thank you so much, guys. And again, my voice, that's temporary. By tomorrow, it will go away. Yeah, by tomorrow, everything fine. Everything set. All right. Thank you again, guys. Don't forget, if you have a business that you want to advertise on Ride Along Live, give us a call, inbox us, and let us send your business. Let us send your whatever business or event viral right here on Ride Along Live. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of our program today, guys. I'm kind of coming on with the cold, but I am here. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Peace out. Good night. On behalf of all of our production team here, Lloyd JJ, big up yourself. Thanks again, guys. Looking for an update on this story. All right.
Spice out, call Grenada. Join us every Sunday at 7 p.m. Grenadian time for our weekly educational program on Grenada's history, heritage, and culture. Stream live on our Facebook page and YouTube channel, Island Learning Grenada.
Let me also say, guys, that if you have any information that you could contribute to this particular story that would help the mother or to help us in this regards, please inbox us and give us a call. Thanks again, guys. Good night.